Welcome to 365 Inspired Yoga classes. Today is day 33 and our inspiration for class is friendship. So as we get started seated on the mat, maybe bring to mind a friend you'd like to dedicate your practice to today. If you need an extra boost, here's a blanket. You could take a blanket, fold it over, and have a seat on that blanket, and that will help support your hips. So coming to seated in what's called Sukhasana or easy seated pose, you might have your legs stacked as I do. Some people put one or both feet up in half lotus, like the lotus flower, or both feet up would be full lotus. For me, this is more comfortable, this is more relaxing, and we'll be seated here for a little bit, so I'm hoping that you can be really relaxed. So sitting up nice and tall, roll your shoulders down and back. Well, hello, Miss Chloe. Breathe in, sweep your arms high overhead, bring your palms to connect above you, and as you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Close your eyes and take a moment to think about your special friend. Is there someone in your heart and on your mind today? Maybe like me, you have lots of four-legged best friends. Yeah. And you could dedicate your practice to a four-legged best friend, a dog or a cat or a horse or whatever is your best friend. Think of that special someone and what they mean to you, and place one hand over your heart and the other one on top of that hand. And with your eyes closed, just pause to feel your breath. In practice today, I'll ask you to be a friend to yourself. Please take good care of your body. And then as you think of that special someone, know that in order to have a friend, you must also be a friend. So be a friend to yourself today and know that your kindness, your love is shared with others. And that's why you have friends. They love you for yourself. Open your eyes and sweep your arms out wide like the letter T. Breathe in, and as you exhale, sweep your right arm under the left arm and give yourself a hug. Drop your chin to your chest and round your spine, just stretching through your back. Take a couple breaths here. Think of something about you that you just love, and then breathe in and sit up really tall. Open the eyes and sweep your arms out wide, again like the letter T. Now the left arm will sweep under the right, and you'll give yourself another squeeze. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, chin to chest, rounding down, stretching out your back. Think of something else about yourself that you just love. Are you a good listener? That's a good thing to love about yourself. That's an attribute that makes for a good friend. And then sit up nice and tall once again, sweeping your arms out wide like the letter T. Turn your thumbs down, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers at your tail, and then send your knuckles toward the earth, counter stretching your heart, your chest wide open. Add on, lift your gaze up, stretch the front line of your body. Take a couple more breaths here, really feeling your heart space opening up. And then release, sitting up nice and tall. And let's change into tabletop position onto your hands and knees. And if your knees are tender and you're using a blanket, place the blanket beneath your knees. Be loving and kind to yourself. Be a friend to yourself and take care. From hands and knees position, I'm going to take this into cow and cat. So with your wrists beneath your shoulders and your knees beneath your hips. Breathe in and drop your belly, lifting your gaze, bend your elbows, look up, feel the stretch in your tummy. As you exhale, round the spine to cat pose like my sweet kitty Chloe does when she stretches in the morning. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow. Exhale, round it out, chin to chest, cat. Keep flowing, breathing in and out, flowing back and forth. Do one more round. And then come into a neutral tabletop position, moving into a thread the needle shoulder stretch. Inhale, take your right hand high, and as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, come to resting on your right shoulder, right temple. Take your left hand, lift it up, turn your thumb down, and bring your left hand behind your back into a half bind. So the fingertips are seeking the right hip crease. Feeling your left shoulder open up, take a few breaths here. Release the left hand high and then place it down in front of your face. Let's unravel, reach the right hand up and come back to tabletop. Second side. Left hand reaches up high, breathe in and exhale. Thread the left arm under the right. Come to resting on your left temple, left shoulder. Take your right hand, reach it up, turn your thumb down and bring the right hand behind your back into a half a bind so the right fingers are seeking the left hip crease. Feeling a little added shoulder opening in the right shoulder. Nice stretch for your left side of your neck. Good. Take another breath here. And then release, sending the right hand high and then right palm to the mat. Press into the mat with your right hand and reach the left hand into the air to unravel. Bring yourself back down to tabletop position. From tabletop, curl your toes under and exhale up and back to our first down dog, man's best friend. Pedal out your legs, press your heels toward the mat, feel your hamstrings stretch. I walk my dogs almost every day and wow, their legs get really tight when I do that. So here we are stretching out our tight hamstrings. Take 2 more breaths here. Good, and then breathe in, look forward, negotiate over the blanket as you exhale. Walk forward to forward fold. Let's make this a nice easy ragdoll with the feet separated. Bend your knees, rest your belly on your thighs, hang over the legs, and maybe hold on to opposite elbows, sway gently side to side. That might feel good. Just try it if you like. Let's add a twist here. Take your right palm down. Start to bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, and see if you can reach your left hand high and look up at the left hand. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale, release. Left hand comes to the mat and breathe in. Take your right hand high. Straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, look up to the right. Another breath, breathe it in, and as you exhale, bring yourself back down to forward fold. Try bringing your feet together, see if that feels good. Soften your knees, round all the way upright to standing. Once you come up, circle your arms high overhead. And then as you exhale, bring your hands down to heart space. Take a moment to close your eyes, roll your shoulders down and back, tuck your tail under, pull your belly in, and just breathe. Breathe in that great feeling of friendship. Inhale. As you exhale, open your eyes, release your palms down, breathe and reach both arms high overhead to mountain pose. Bend your elbows, see if you can grab your opposite elbow in the palm of your hand, like that, good. Lift your gaze up, breathe in, and as you exhale, take this into a little back bend. If you're really tight, maybe it's barely a back bend. If you've got some space, lean back, go further. On your next inhale, rise up, both hands high. Exhale, swan dive, sweeping the arms out wide, fold all the way down. Now when you come down, I'm gonna ask you to take your hands and wrap them around the backs of your legs. Maybe you're holding on to opposite elbows like I am, if that happens for you. And just fold into that stretch. It can be pretty intense. Bending your knees will give you a little more space. Giving yourself a little extra hug, a little extra love. Release the hands as you slide up to a halfway lift. My hands usually rest on my shins. Some people go a little higher. Other people can touch the earth and really enjoy the stretch. So decide what works for you. And once you're there, draw your shoulder blades down your back, gaze slightly forward. Breathe in. As you exhale, touch the mat. Step your left foot to the back of the mat and lower your left knee down. We're gonna press the hip forward, big stretch, and breathe in to reach up high. So here's kind of a fun movement. Breathe in, and as you exhale, sweep your hands down and hug your right thigh. There you go. On your next inhale, reach the arms high, press your hips forward, and exhale your hands to the mat. Let's begin to pull the hips back, straighten the right leg, and bend down over your right leg. Notice as you stretch, how's your body breathing? Try to seal your lips and breathe slow and deep in and out of your nose. Let's lift the gaze, pick up the back knee, and plant your palms firmly so you can step back to downward facing dog. Good stretch. Couple breaths here. Stretching it out. From downward facing dog, look forward and walk to forward fold at the top of your mat. Let's bring in that halfway lift as you breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to mountain. Grab opposite elbows and exhale into a backward bend. Let's take another breath here. Breathe in. See if you can go a little further. Look up, then back as you exhale. Inhale brings you back up, both arms high. Breathe out to swan dive forward. Grab and hug your legs. Stay as you breathe in. Stay as you breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, shift onto the left foot and step the right foot to the back of the mat, dropping the right knee down. We're taking a few breaths here as we set the stretch up, pressing forward, lift your gaze, and then start to reach up. Let's add the breath, breathe in. Exhale, circle the arms down, hug your left thigh, give it a squeeze. On your next inhale, come back up. Good, breathe out, hands touch the mat. We're gonna inhale, start to pull back and breathe out to fold down over your left leg as best you can. Take a couple breaths here, really stretching out the hamstring even more than you did in down dog. Begin to lift your gaze, walk your hands forward, pick up your back knee and step back to downward facing dog. Good, taking a few breaths here, just stretching it out. One more. And then look forward and step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go through this 2 times, synchronizing the breath with our movement. Breathe and rise all the way up. Grab opposite elbows. Exhale, bend backward. Inhale, rise up, arms release. Exhale, forward fold into a hug with the legs. Breathe in, halfway lift. As you exhale, hands touch the mat and the left foot steps back. Drop to the left knee. Breathe in, reach high. Exhale, hug the right thigh. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Breathe in, pull back, bow down. Breathe out, shift forward, plant the palms. Inhale, pick the back knee up off the mat. And breathe out to step back to downward facing dog. Let's take 3 full breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale. Look forward. Exhale. Step forward. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Forward fold. Last time. Inhale. Come all the way up. Grab the elbows. Exhale. Back bend. Breathe in, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands circle down and hug the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, right foot steps back. Drop the right knee. Breathe in, reach up, modified crescent lunge. Exhale, get the left thigh a hug. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Breathe in, pull the hips back, bow down. Breathe out, shift forward. Inhale, hands are solid on the mat as the right knee lifts. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Let's change it up. Let's move the blanket if you're using it and walk to the top of the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Moving on, building strength, chair pose. Sit deep, reach up high, tuck your tail under, pull the belly in tight. Deep breath in. Exhale, let's fly the arms back. Inhale, rise all the way up to mountain. Exhale, forward fold. This time hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your palms and step back to down dog. Now we might add some strength here and step back to high plank. Flow through high to low plank, on or off the knees. Breathe into up dog or low cobra. So in up dog, your arms are strong, knees are off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, take your right leg, lift it up. Exhale your right knee to your chest. Hug it in tight, hold for 3, 2, 1. Breathe and take your right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot between your palms into low lunge. Moving into warrior 1, press your back heel to the mat. Turn the toes out 45 degrees and rise up, reach up. Try to bend deep into the front knee, align your right knee over your right ankle, pull your right hip back. Breathe in. Exhale, we're gonna take that hug. Hug the right thigh. Sweeping the arms down. That's it, just like that. Inhale, raise us all the way up. Exhale, peel it open, warrior two. So as you come to warrior two, both arms reach out. We're lunging deep and looking over the right fingertips. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. Reach your right hand up and back. Stay for your exhale, reach further. Inhale, exhale, hands back down. Step back to down dog or flow through high low plank. I'll demonstrate the modification on the knees. Tummy tucked, belly pulled in. I'll lower all the way down and then lift to a low cobra. So that's another option for you. Let's meet in downward facing dog and try the second side. Breathe in, take your left leg high and exhale your knee towards your nose, pressing the thigh to the chest. Breathe in, re-extend your left leg high. Breathe out to step it through to low lunge. Coming into warrior one means pushing the right heel firm onto the mat and breathing in, we rise. Pull your left hip back, shift your right hip forward. Lunge deep into the left knee. Keep breathing, and with your next exhale, circle down, hug the left thigh. Give it some love. Love yourself. Breathe in, come all the way up, and breathe out, open up, warrior two. Check your alignment, stretching your arms out, lunging deep into your left knee. Keep the bend in your left knee. Breathe in, reverse warrior, left hand high, look up at the left hand. Right hand down the back, right thigh. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel your hands back down. Step back to plank and move through your high to low plank, on or off the knees, or wait in downward facing dog. Good. Whew. From down dog, inhale, look forward. Breathe out, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Let's flow. Inhale, chair, sit deep, reach up. Exhale, chair plane, arms fly back. Inhale, mountain, maybe with a back bend. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Breathe in, shift forward, breathe out, lower halfway or all the way to the mat. Inhale to a low cobra or lift to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, take your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, back heel on the mat. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, right arm, leg gets a hug. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands down. Step back and flow through high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, inhale, takes your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, left thigh gets a hug. Inhale, bring it up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, left hand lifts. Exhale, hands down. Step back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it again. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or even hop to the top of the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, mountain with a back bend. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, right leg gets a hug. Inhale, bring it up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe out, high to low plank. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hug your right thigh. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, release, both hands down. Step back, high to low plank. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, look forward, step through, and have a seat. Woo! That was awesome. Pretty strong. I hope you feel good. I hope you love yourself and you're a friend to yourself. So let's do just a little bit of core work. We did some. That knee to nose was core. But here we're going to bring our feet onto the mat, knees in the air, hold the backs of your knees, roll your shoulders down and back and sit up nice and tall. Begin to lean back, maybe elevate your legs a little bit, boat pose. Maybe extend the arms out or straighten the legs if you like. Hold for 3, 2, 1 with control. Lower all the way to your back. Take a full body stretch. Woo. From here, draw both knees back into your heart, giving yourself a squeeze. Rock gently side to side. I hope that feels really good. Let's bring our hands between our legs and grab our feet. Pull our tail down, knees down, rock side to side. Happy baby pose. Really nice hip opener. And then coming back to center, hug both of your knees back into your chest. From this embrace, let's release the left leg all the way down on the mat. Keep the right knee pulled to the right of the ribs. Breathe in. As you exhale, move into the twist. Guide your right leg across your body to the left. From here, turn your gaze to the right and reach out to the right. Just pausing to really stretch, feeling the low back stretch. Winding down, releasing. And then let's unravel, coming back to center. Keep the left leg down, pull the right knee in. We'll take a reclining, hip opening tree pose. Place your right foot down, open the right knee to the right side. So as the right knee falls open, you might flex the left foot as if it's stepping on the wall down there. And reach your arms high, a little extra stretch, supine tree pose. Now draw your right knee up into the air, hug it into your chest. Bring the left knee up to meet it. Trying that twist on the other side. Take the right leg, release it flat on the mat. Pull the left knee to the left of your ribs, hug it in. Breathe in. As you exhale, guide the left leg across your body to the right into a twist. Turn your gaze to the left. And just soften. Feel your body winding down. And then as you slowly unravel the twist, bring the left knee back in for a little extra squeeze. And then bring it into a supine tree by allowing the left knee to fall open. The right leg acts as if it's standing on the wall by flexing the foot, sending your toes directly up, and then reaching your arms up high like you are a tree, growing and stretching and breathing. Left knee up, and then draw your right knee up to meet it and give yourself a nice little hug, rocking a little side to side, giving your low back some love. Place your feet on the mat beneath your seat and allow your knees to fall open like butterfly wings. So it's kind of like double tree or bound angles, supine on your back. Feeling your hips really release and open up. Just taking a few breaths here. Your hands to the outside of your thighs and gently help your legs come up. Toe wheel your feet to the outer edges of the mat. And then allow the knees to fold toward each other. Feeling a nice easy stretch in your lower back. Just breathing, releasing. If your low back is tender, you might decide this is better just to stay here. Or let's release a little bit more by bringing the knees apart and windshield wipering our knees side to side, really feeling the hips loosen up. Good. And then take your legs and extend them to the end of your mat. Legs together, point your toes. Reach your arms high overhead. Take a full full body stretch. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, draw your knees in. Draw your forehead up toward your knees. Love yourself. Be a friend to yourself. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, let it all go into Shavasana, relaxation posture. Close your eyes. Relax your body. Let go of controlling your breath. Relax your breath. Let your tongue feel heavy in your mouth. Your eyes are heavy in their sockets. Feel your whole body surrender to this final posture, Shavasana, relaxation posture. And it's often we hold this pose for 5 minutes or maybe 10. So if you really want to hang out here for a while, maybe grab your remote control and just hit pause and stay as you are. And when you feel ready, begin to wake yourself up by wiggling your fingers and toes. Maybe you rock your head gently from side to side. Take a full body stretch with your arms over your head and your toes reaching down. Breathe in. And as you exhale, bring your knees back in for another loving embrace, loving yourself, being a friend to yourself. From there, roll onto your favorite side, right or left side, and bring yourself into a seated position. We've come full circle back to where we started. Once you arrive, bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart. Gaze down at your fingertips or keep your eyes closed and take a moment to remember that special friend you dedicated your practice to today. Place one hand on your heart and the other hand on top of that hand. And hold that friend in your heart in that special space. And also give yourself permission to be a friend to yourself today. Taking this class, this inspiration off the mat and into the world. I'd like to share with you a fun little quote about friendships. True friends are like diamonds. They're bright, beautiful, valuable, and always in style. And that's from Lionel Richie's daughter, Nicole Richie. Bring your hands back to prayer position in front of your heart. What an honor to share this practice with you, my friends. Namaste. Thank you so much, and please share your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Who's your best friend? Let me know. Thank you, and thanks for subscribing and sharing Free Yoga Club with your friends.